welcome. Thanks for joining us. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Kansas City Royals taking on the Miami Marlins. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. So almost ready to get underway. And on the mound today, a guy who will give them innings, Sandy Alcantara.
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
The next offering misses, and the count is 1-1. And that skips in the dirt. The pitch. Ground ball to the right side. He'll do it himself. 1 out in the top of the first. And here now, the lineup for the Royals. A tough challenge in this one. An excellent arm on the mound. Singy, they're going to have to capitalize on their opportunities.
Yeah, and they're not going to get a whole lot if he pitches the way that he's capable of pitching. So, you know, be ready to swing from the first pitch. You get something straight, man, you better turn on it.
And now it's Kyle Isbell. Alcantara, the reigning Cy Young Award winner, he features a changeup, a sinker, a four-seamer, a slider, and he occasionally uses a curve. And a pitch. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Out to short, Wendell. Throws to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Batting third, the catcher, number 13, Salvador.
And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. Salvi is a star in Kansas City. He debuted with the Royals as a 21-year-old, helped them win a World Series in 2015. In fact, he did more than help. He ended up being the World Series MVP. Next offering is in for a strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time. And a 1-2. Out to short, Wendell. Whips it across, and they get Perez for the out. And that's the 3rd out. Royals go down 1-2-3. Now the Marlins will see what they can do. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at the ballpark, and towing the slab in this one, Zach Greinke.
Well, expect to see the ball in play a lot with him on the mound in this one, and that means the defense got to stay on your toes. I think he can help his guys out by working quickly so that guys don't have time for their minds to wander. He's going to try to force weak contact, miss the barrel of the bat. Command and movement is everything for this guy.
Luis Ariz stands in. And he deals. You know, Zach Greinke, a guy that even while he's been playing, he likes scouting amateur talent in person and watching guys on video. Well, in the 2012 year when he was with Milwaukee, he went into their draft room and there was video on the screen of a certain player, and he pointed at the screen Greinke did and said, that's the guy you should take with your first pick. He's the best player in the draft. And it turned out to be his future teammate, Corey Seager. Next pitch misses, and it's 2-1. Good eye right there. Fastball in for a strike, and now it's 3-2.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Bounce to the left side, and it goes just foul. And the right-hander deals. Lined, and that's a base hit.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
Gene Segura at the plate here. Slapped foul. Runner at first with no outs here. Next offering is down low.
It's a good take.
That one not close. Now 2-2. And another ball.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead. Doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
Eaton makes the play, and there's one away.
Batting third.
And time now for the Marlins lineup. Now, with their ace on the mound today, they're just looking to provide him a little bit of run support, and they'll see what they can do for him.
Boog, you have to be really careful when you've got a guy like this on the mound for you to not become a spectator. You know that he doesn't give up a whole lot, but sometimes guys get a little too comfortable and don't have an urgency to score runs. You have to make sure you put him in a situation where he...
Feed to second, that's one. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Well, an aggressive slide right there at second base, but that's a legal slide. I like that because you're trying to do whatever you can to break up the double play, and it looked like it had an effect on that throw just a little bit. Couldn't get enough on it to get the second out at first for that double play. Nice job by the base runner.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. In there for strike one. Some nuggets on Jazz Chisholm. He's from the Bahamas, and he was born in 1998. Signed with the Diamondbacks in 2015. Before he can make his major league debut, though, Arizona traded Jazz to Miami for Zach Gallen. He made his debut the following season, and then in 2022, he became an all-star. Isbell brings it in, and that is that. Nothing in the Miami first. We played an inning in South Florida. No score on the show. And welcome back. All set for the start of the inning. And to the plate for Kansas City, Vinny Pasquantino.
Pasquantino.
Now the right-hander ready to go. Still no score. There's a strike. And ball one. Dave Lawrence behind the plate today. Consistent and pretty accurate with the balls and strikes.
Yeah, he's one of those guys, Spook, that just keeps the game moving. Nothing overly unique about the strike zone that he calls, and as a result, he's appreciated by both sides.
The next pitch misses, and it's 2-1. And there's a ball.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
The 3-1 in for a strike, full count.
It was a good changeup to hit up in the zone. I don't think he recognized it. I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Now it's Franmil Reyes. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Pasquantino on at first, nobody out. Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
All over that one right there. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
First and second, no outs. So up now for Kansas City, Michael Massey. First offering, and it just misses. And that's in for a strike. No score here in the second. Strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one missed. Next offering in the dirt. 3-2 down. And the righty deals. And he grounds one to the right side. Knocks it down.
The third baseman, Joseph.
Here's Hunter Dozier to the dish. Ball 1, no strikes. Bases juiced, no outs. Next offering misses, and the count is 2-0.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in or on. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
And that's a strike.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
And the pitch. And that one is lifted in the air. Chisholm under it. Makes the grab. Runner tagging from third. Relay throw home, and he's in there. And a run comes in to score.
Well, right there, he's definitely looking for more than just a sac fly with the bases loaded and nobody out, but you'll take it. Now it's up to the guys coming up behind him to pick up the rest of those runners on base.
2 on, 1 out. Nate Eaton steps in for the Royals. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
And he takes a strike.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Two on, one out. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Ball one there.
2 strikes.
Now he can't squeeze it behind the plate. The tag at third, and he's out.
Well, you want to see guys aggressive out there on the base paths, but you also want to see them smart as well in making their decisions. And right there, you couldn't really tell how far away that ball was. So if that's the case, you got to shut it down. It gets caught stealing there, takes himself out of scoring position.
Man at second. Up the middle, and that chance handled. And he's safe at first.
Boog, that's staying within his game right there. I mean, this speedster gets the infield single, and now he's on base to possibly do some damage. I love seeing what guys like this can do to disrupt the game once they get in a position to do so.
Two gone with runners at the corners. And next up for the Royals, Edward Olivares. Now fly ball to right center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that'll do it. One run in the inning, but they leave two. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Royals 1 and the Marlins 0. Welcome back. Bottom of the second. Now it's the DH, Jorge Soler.
Jorge Soler.
And the right-hander back to work. Outside, Greinke, the former Cy Young Award winner. He features a four-seam fastball, a changeup, a curve, a slider, and occasionally uses a cutter. The other way, and that's a fair ball. Around first, digging for two. The throw into second, not in time. He's safe.
Anything but pretty right there, but he'll take it every time. Totally tied up with that inside pitch. Got to it late and deep in the zone, but he got the bat on plane enough to fight it off the other way.
Avisail Garcia up to the plate. And Garcia gets a piece. No outs. Runner on second. Next offering is in for a strike. And that's in the dirt.
2 strikes.
One, two now. And delivers outside. Swings and misses, struck him out. And now it's going to be Brian De La Cruz. First offering misses the mark. There's a swing and a miss.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
1-1 now.
Hey.
got him looking for the strikeout. Throws him with the heater at the knees.
Well, even if you don't feel great about it, you got to swing the bat with 2 strikes in this situation. You've got the tying run out there in scoring position. Just put the ball in play. Maybe something good will happen. It just didn't look like he understood the situation.
Jacob Stallings now. Line drive, base hit. Around third. Here's the throw. But it's offline. He will score. We're tied at 1.
Well, he comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Here's Joey Wendell. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Stallings off of first with 2 away. That one ripped. Isbell makes the catch, inning over. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. All even now at 1-1. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at Lone Depot Park, here's a speed threat, Bobby Witt Jr. Bobby Witt Jr., a second-generation big leaguer. His dad won 142 games in the show. The Royals made Bobby Jr. the number 2 overall pick in the 2019 draft right after Adley Rutschman, and he made his debut in 2022. Finished behind Julio Rodriguez, Rutschman, and Stephen Kwan for Rookie of the Year. Great crop of rookies. Here's the 0-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And the 0-2. Good eye right there.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Next pitch is outside. Gets a piece and stays alive. The pitch.
Count it 3-2.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. The wind and the pitch. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner when with 2 strikes you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
And now Kyle Isbell. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Isbell goes 5 feet 11 inches, 190 pounds, and he's usually in left field, but today he's patrolling center. Oh, 2 now. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Next one misses. Now 1-2.
Well, typically left fielders have the least amount of range in the outfield, so for him to take the responsibility in center field in this one, he's going to really need his corner guys to help him out in the gaps. Tasked with 1, 2, and 3 to start this inning, but no trouble so far. I'm sure he'd love to strike out the side here. Make a little statement, but you got to be composed in this spot. Focus on getting this next guy. You got 2 good outs. Want to get the 3rd one and avoid the middle of that lineup coming up with a base runner. Could become dangerous.
And now here is Salvador Perez. The pitch.
Ball.
And a swing and a miss.
2-1.
That one fouled off. 2-2.
He's bagging. Give me that pitch one more time. A hanging changeup just out in front.
Next one just misses. And the count is filled up.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Here comes a 3-2. Swing and a base hit.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Vinny Pasquantino steps in for the Royals. And the
1.
first pitch misses for ball 1. Left-hand batter waits.
That's
That
ball
one
2.
off the mark. 2 balls, no strikes.
2 balls, no strikes.
And there's the strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Check swing. Went around. 2-2 now. Swing and a ball popped up. And that is that. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. All tied 1-1. As we go to the last of the third. And now for the Marlins, Luis Arias. Arias, a former All-Star, 25 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. That's in for a strike.
Some of the greatest players in the history of the game were born in Venezuela, including one that finished with 500+ home runs, 3,000+ hits, and a triple crown.
Next offering is downstairs. Next offering is in for a strike. The wind of the pitch. Got him. And now 1 away.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider. Tried to sit in between. Just not able to put the bat on the ball.
And up next for Miami, Gene Segura. 0 for 1 so far. Check swing. He held up. And it's 1-0. Segura, a member of the 1,000 hit club. He joined the team as a free agent. Fly ball to right. Eaton puts it away for the out. And a couple of quick outs.
Now batting, the first baseman, Garrett.
And now it's Garrett Cooper up to hit. 0 for 1. He hit into a fielder's choice his first time. That misses. And that is ball 1. And there's a foul ball. Next offering down low and in the dirt. Next offering is fouled back. Two down, nobody on. Pitch misses. Counts full, 3-2. And down on strikes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Miami down in order. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Start of the fourth. Here's the Royals designated hitter, Franmil Reyes.
Franmil Reyes.
And the pitch. That's off the mark, and that's ball 1.
Well, these Royals showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
In the air, left side, De La Cruz going back on this one. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's 1 down.
Michael Massey.
Now it's the second baseman, Michael Massey. Reached on an infield single his first time. And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. Swing and a high fly ball to left. And there's 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman,
Hunter Dozier will hit next. Drove in a run with a sac fly his first time up. And a strike in there.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
The 1-1. Swings through that.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Bounced up the middle. Gets it to first, and the inning is over. Royals bats are quiet there. Still tied, 1-1. Back here at the ballpark, and now the center fielder, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Singing, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. Greinke back to work. And that's in for a strike.
He's so solid, calms the heart rate of the pitcher and the manager when the ball goes up in the air. You just automatically assume that it's an out every time it's hit in the air.
Pitch misses inside. Ball 1.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial Gold Glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
Tosses across to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Jorge Soler up at the plate. Doubled in his first AB. That hits the dirt, and that's ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
And a curve misses outside.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
That's in there. Now 2-1.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
The next offering misses. 3-1.
Well, these guys have had a hard time scoring in this one. The guy out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
Soler tries to hold up, appeal to first, and he held up. How big a deal is that walk?
I don't think it's a big deal because if you pitch to the previous hitter with the power he has, you can hit a home run. I think it was a calculated walk. We'll see how it pays off here.
Garcia stands in now, looks at that one inside. And the 1-0. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Ball to strike. That misses off the outside edge. Soler leads off first with one away. In the air, right field. Eaton in position. 2 away now.
Now batting, the left fielder, Brian De La Cruz.
And at the plate for Miami, Brian De La Cruz. Caught looking his first time up. There's the strike. Two outs. On the ground. And it stays fair. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely, and that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
So digging in, Jacob Stallings. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. Swung on, belted, deep left field. That one on its way, gone. He sends it out of here, and now they're out in front. It's 4-1.
Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
So 2 down, and now for the Marlins, Joey Wendell. And that one pulled foul. The pitch. Line drive, short hop to third, to first. That's out number 3. But the big blow of the inning comes right here. A 3-run homer. It's now a 4-1 ball game. Back after this on the show. And welcome back. And now the right fielder, Nate Eaton.
The right fielder, Nate.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
The 0-1. There's the strike.
Well, these Royals just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
In the air, left field, De La Cruz settles underneath it and makes the grab. And there's one away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Olivares now at the plate as he swings through strike one. In the air, fairly deep to right field. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Bobby.
Now here's
Witt
Bobby
Jr.
Witt Jr. In there, and it's 0-1. Ripped on the ground to second. Arise onto first. And that is that. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Marlins 4 and the Royals 1. Back here in Miami, here's the second baseman, Luis Arise. And a pitch. Off the plate, ball 1. Activity in the bullpen. Taylor Clark preparing to come on if needed. Garrett getting loose as well. The 1-0. Lined into left center, and that should be extra bases. Now he turns and heads for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
He was all over that one. Pitch was away, and he did exactly what you're supposed to do with it. Drive it the other way. Just go with the pitch.
The pitcher on here, Ryan Yarbrough.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And up next for Miami, Gene Segura. Ripped into right center, and that should be extra bases. Runner from second scores as they add on. It's 5-1, and he's got a double.
Waste no time there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
And now the first baseman, Garrett Cooper. First pitch, and he just misses. Runner at second, nobody out. Check swing, he went, and the count 1-1. Here comes a pitch. And now 2 balls and a strike. Swing and a miss.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Next pitch in the dirt. And that's ball 3. Segura leads off second with nobody out. Up the middle. On the run, throw to first. Awesome play there.
I love how guys at this level are able to slow the game down, whether it's in the batter's box or on defense. And right there, that was a good job of knowing just how much time he had. We talk about that internal clock. He was able to gather himself, get a good grip, and make an accurate throw across the diamond.
Jazz Chisholm Jr., the next to hit. Swings through that one. 0-1. Left-hand hitter waits. Good eye in that spot. One away with a runner at third. In for a strike, and the count is 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a curve is down and in. Towards first. Now 2 away as they get a run across. 2 outs, base is empty. Jorge Soler, the next up for the Marlins.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
And that's in there for strike 1. That's a little bit low. Kicks and fires. That misses. And a count 2-1. And a foul ball.
So glad these ballparks have installed the netting to protect the fans, keep things safer all around the league.
Here's a 2-2. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Snuck the fastball by him. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left on. We're through 5. It's the Marlins 6 and the Royals 1. Welcome back. All set for the top of the 6th. And to the plate for Kansas City, Kyle Isbell. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position. And that's what he does.
And he chases that one. And he's down on strikes for the 2nd time today.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Salvador Perez steps in for the Royals. That one hit to right. Garcia sizing this one up. Snags it for the 2nd out.
The first baseman, number 9, Vinny.
So 2 down now, and here is Vinny Pasquantino. He's 0 for 1. First pitch, not close. And that one missing low. 2-0. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. And that one in the air center field. Chisholm settles underneath it. And that'll do it. 3 up, 3 down for him there. 6, 7, 8 due in the bottom of the 6th. It's the Marlins 6 and the Royals 1. Back here at Lone Depot Park. Now it's the right fielder, Avisail Garcia.
Avisail Garcia.
The pitch. Yarborough, 31 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2014. That one misses, and now 2-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
The wind of the pitch. Called strike right there.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And Garcia gets a piece. Next pitch misses outside. And a full count now. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And there's 1 down.
Now batting, left fielder.
And at the plate for Miami, Brian De La Cruz. 1 for 2. On the corner for a strike. Going 1. And now the lefty.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Just misses with that one. Kicks and deals. And a ball evens the count. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
Stallings stands in now and watches strike 1. Next pitch misses, and the count even 1-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
I wouldn't say the game's close right now, but it's not out of reach either. I mean, these guys really need to put up a 0 on the board just to maintain a little hope.
The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2. That's to third. Fires over to first. They get the out on Stallings. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Nothing doing for the offense that time. 7th inning coming up. It's the Marlins 6 and the Royals 1. And welcome back. Top of inning number 7. And here is Franmil Reyes. Alcantara back to work. And the pitch a little bit low. Ball 1. The 1-0. And another ball. And that one clips the corner.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
They say you win.
I always remember watching Johan Santana pitch, and when he was in his prime, you would see a lot of guys out in front, right-handers pulling that change up in the stands and then fouling the fastball the opposite field up into the stands.
Two now. Got him swinging. Michael Massey steps in for the Royals.
Second baseman, Michael Massey.
That one misses. 1-0. And fouled off. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Slings it across. Royals down to their final out.
Up next for the Royals, the third baseman.
So up next, Hunter Dozier. First offering, and it just misses. The wide to kick the pitch. Just missed. Pitch misses. Ball 3. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
Well, he's starting to look a little gassed to me, and we'll see if they go to the bullpen in this spot or not.
So digging in, Nate Eaton. There's a strike.
There it was, a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Next offering misses, and it's 1-1. Just missed. Dozier, the runner at first with 2 gone. Out to short. And that is the ball game.
I don't care if you're a top team or you're a middle of the pack team. Every ball club wants to be dominant at home. Winning a game like this just helps to boost the confidence and makes you look forward to coming out again for the next one.
6-1 is your final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
Here now is our final line.